Hi, it's Kathy. When you're faced with the decision of whether to repair or replace a household appliance, several factors should be considered to make an informed choice. First and foremost, the age of the appliance plays a significant role. If the appliance is relatively new and still under warranty, it often makes sense to opt for repairs, as the cost may be covered or more affordable than a full replacement. Conversely, if the appliance is nearing the end of its expected lifespan and has a history of frequent breakdowns, replacement could be the wiser long-term investment. Efficiency is another crucial factor to evaluate. Newer appliances are typically designed to be more energy efficient, potentially saving you money on utility bills over time. Furthermore, if the appliance uses outdated technology or refrigerants that are harmful to the environment, replacing it with a more eco-friendly model may align better with your sustainability goals. Budget considerations also come into play. While a repair might seem like a cost-effective solution in the short term, it's essential to factor in the cumulative costs of multiple repairs over time. Sometimes investing in a new appliance can be financially sound, especially if it comes with an improved feature, like a longer warranty. Lastly, personal preferences and sentimental value should be considered. If you have a strong attachment to a particular appliance, or if it has sentimental value, you might be inclined to repair it, even if replacement makes more sense. Ultimately, the decision to repair or replace an appliance depends on the careful evaluation of these factors and a balance between immediate cost savings and your long-term benefits. Like most of us, I wrestle with when to buy a new appliance or repair it. The idea of buying a newer model is appealing, but the cost is not. So when do you choose to buy a new or to repair? Once you're having trouble with your appliance, check the owner's manual. Is there something that you can do? Maybe a filter that needs cleaning or replaced. Possibly you need to clean the appliance itself. And you need to ask yourself, is it under warranty? The first year is often covered, and the credit card you used may also extend your warranty, so check into that as well. The rule of thumb expectations for the lifespan on large appliances are dishwashers about 10 years, refrigerators 13, washing machines 10, and dryers about 13. But if your appliance is needing repeated repairs, you may want to replace it, even if it's younger than the average. You can think about if it's reached its half-life and if the repair will be more than half the cost of a newer model. If yes, then you'll probably want to consider replacing it. If it's less than half, go ahead and repair it. Consumer Report has an interactive tool that you can use to enter the appliance age, original cost, and repair cost. And it helps you identify if you might want to repair it or if you're better off replacing it. What if you're looking for a company to repair it? You can see if your area has a non-profit resource that can help recommend companies based on unbiased reviews. For example, consumercheckbook.org has publications in my area. This company uses members who then use local services and ask to write about and rate their experiences and the prices that they've paid. Then the members can make choices on who they want to hire and do the work around the house. It's not something that companies can buy into, nor can they influence the removal of any unfavorable ratings. These can cover healthcare, auto, home, and financial services, as well as pet care and travel and leisure. You may want to replace an appliance if it's no longer performing as needed, and if you've already checked all that you can do, you're going to now need to decide to replace or maintain it. A consideration may also include if the item is not energy efficient and it's going to cost you more money over the years, because newer models that are highly rated may cost you less in the long run. If the appliance is a safety risk, immediately get it repaired or thrown out. And if you can't resolve the problem, like dryer lint cleaning, a newer model is probably advised. If the appliance is leaking water, that can cause even more repairs and costs. That's another item you might want to go ahead and replace. You can do some checking yourself before calling the repair person. And although it may seem obvious, check for the following. Is it plugged in? Is the breaker on? You can check the breaker box and make sure that all the switches inside say on. Are the vents or filters clogged? Be sure that they've been cleaned. And if it's possible, if it's on an uneven floor, the appliance may stop working then. So make sure that the floor is still level. Doing any work that you can may help save you money and solve your problem. And you can thank YouTube for that. You can also Google search for any missing manuals that you may need. You can just type in the item's name and the model number. But be aware, there are many parts that you might be able to order, but they're not necessarily refundable. So make sure that you do need that part to fix the problem. Parts can also be hard to find, so confirm that they'll be able to ship them quickly enough for you to be able to use. Be careful, because appliances are often large and heavy, so moving them and opening them up can be dangerous. Sometimes the warranty is voided if an unlicensed repair person does the work, so keep that in mind when you start working on it as well. Finally, be certain that you've unplugged it before you start to do any of your work at all. Some other considerations before buying include, will the new appliance fit in the old space? Because they don't always, so be sure and measure for this carefully. Gas appliances only save you money if you already have a gas connection into the house. So if it doesn't, that can cost you thousands of extra dollars to bring the line in. And if you already have gas in the house, it could cost you a few $100s if they have to run a new line to the appliance. Sometimes new appliances require a larger power source, so make sure that your house is wired appropriately for that new appliance. Of course, the cost of repair will include the hourly cost of labor, and that can be up to $100. And if it's an emergency, they may charge more. So ask about their hourly rates before asking them to come out, because if it coming out will be half or more of a new appliance, you probably want to start shopping for a new one. This has been Kathy Pfeffer-Hahn. Please let me know in the comments which appliance you think you're going to need to repair in your home sooner than later. Then please like and subscribe. See you next time.